We're here in Six Flags Over Georgia, and I just subscribed to Pride Coaster Club, and you should too.
Nobody's here, nobody's listening, but shout out to the Twisted Cyclone crew. They are incredibly awesome, guys. So as of December 2023, it looks as if Six Flags will be charging 99 cents to anything that you might buy as a surcharge, kind of like what SeaWorld does with their little 5% that they do. Either way, it didn't really bother me because I was using my dining pass and that surcharge didn't apply. That sorry looking flat thing is the Rocket single that you get at Johnny Rockets at Six Flags Over Georgia. It came with some fries and some onion rings, and we got some additional onion rings, all of which weren't as good as they used to be, and this burger was literally just a sorry looking squash thing that wasn't that great. So next up, we find ourselves at Six Flags Magic Mountain inside Food Etc. to get ourselves some delicious goodness. I mean, you can't go wrong with a frozen cocktail and some beer, and also some delicious Mexican food. I was super stoked that Six Flags Magic Mountain is using Guerrero tortillas. They're super good, and I honestly buy these all the time at home. So out of all those delicious things on the menu, I totally got the cilantro lime chicken salad. I asked him to add some corn salsa to it, some beans, some regular salsa, and just so good in so many ways. This is by far one of the best things you can possibly get in this park. Here we find ourselves back at Six Flags Over Georgia. You so know we did not get the chicken tenders. We all went for those beignets because you can't ever go wrong getting some delicious fried goodness. These beignets that we got were literally fresh out of the fryer, covered with powdered sugar. They smelled super good, they tasted super good, and they were just an awesome snack that you can get on your dining pass when at Over Georgia. Definitely go seek them out. On slower days, it's all about Food Etc. at Magic Mountain, but no fear, they actually have some really good stuff inside. Inside Food Etc., you totally know I went for that Dole Whip. You can't ever go wrong with that. It's so good in so many pineapple ways, makes me feel like I'm back at Magic Kingdom. So back at Six Flags Over Georgia, you always gotta check out Macho Nacho. You can get one of those delicious bowls or even the Macho Nacho, because Macho Nacho goodness. Macho Nacho, you totally have to go with the nachos. They make their own queso there, which is a white American. It's super good. I always get a bunch of jalapenos, some salsa, some corn, and literally everything I can get them to put on there. A little bit of beans. It's just so good and definitely one of the best things in this park for sure. So back on the west coast, we find ourselves at the chicken coop where you can get some chicken tenders, other fried chicken, and fried chicken. More and more or less fried chicken, but hey, it's not Six Flags New England style fried chicken. So this horrible looking burn thing is what I ended up with. You can totally tell it had been sitting for a while, and literally one bite of it, I took it back, and this is the second one that they ended up giving me. This one, while at least the chicken was piping hot, you can tell that at least the pickles had been sitting for a while. This definitely was not one of the best things to get in this park for sure. Cheetos popcorn, now that's something you definitely can't go wrong with. Magic Mountain was actually the first park I tried it at several years ago. Since then I've had it at a few other Six Flags parks, so if you see it, go get it. Cheetos popcorn being made right in front of me. I literally love how it's just a bunch of regular popcorn and that awesome cheesy packet of orange goodness right there, thrown right on in to make it scrumptious. Oh yeah, I got some Cheetos popcorn, guys. Smells amazing, looks amazing, and it's Cheeto goodness. I mean, how could you not be totally stoked on that? Shout out to the lady working here tonight too. She's super cool and made it fresh for me. I love that. So inside Food Etc., you're going to find where they moved quote-unquote chopsticks and really dumbed down the menu to only these two simple items. This is such a decline compared to what they used to have, because chopsticks was awesome. So out of the limited options that they have now, I totally went with orange chicken. It came with some rice and a side of broccoli. While it actually was pretty good, it definitely had nothing on chopsticks that used to be here. Like the Chinese food that was a chopsticks was actually pretty good, and I always really enjoyed going to the park. Like they had so many different options there. I mean, this is still good, but it definitely wasn't as good as chopsticks. Back at Over Georgia, we found our way over to Daddy-O's to see what type of scrumptiousness they have for holiday in the park, so let's head on in. I totally love that they have a holiday platter that comes with a couple sides. I mean, they got a couple options for the sides right there too, so you really can't go wrong with that. Or some of the other regular barbecue that you can find here during the regular operating season. But today, it's all about the holiday platter. So you guys totally know I had to go with the pot roast for sure. Then they put some gravy on top of it, came with some cornbread, some mac and cheese, and of course, mashed potatoes and gravy. I mean, you can't really ever go wrong with that for sure. It's delicious scrumptiousness, holiday on the dining pan. Don't forget your member cups, you guys, always. So guys, that pot roast is actually pretty good. I mean, I make pot roast all the time at home. It's not comparable to mine because mine's like amazing, but it was actually pretty good, especially for being park food. The meat tasted good, the mac and cheese was good, the mashed potatoes were good, and the cornbread was good. Like the whole thing actually was. I definitely want to say that's one of the better things that I have totally had in this park since I've been here. So you can't go wrong with it. So if you guys come visit for holiday in the park, make sure you come grab it because it's a seasonal thing for them, and it's just one of the better things you can totally find in this awesome park. Well guys, thank you for watching this episode of Foodies of Six Flags. Please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe here on YouTube, as you never know what other random Foodies episodes I might film for you. Maybe I'll film one for Six Flags Mexico, or maybe I'll film one for La Ronge. You never ever know. Love you guys, stay safe, beautiful, and amazing, and peace.